What's up guys, my name is Doug. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not new, we are right back at it again with another reaction today. We're going to be listening to Food by MF Doom. A lot of you guys have asked for this ever since my reaction to Mad Villainy. This is going to be the second MF Doom album I ever listened to. I'm just really excited to be back listening to him. He really impressed me with his lyricism, with his flow on Mad Villainy. I love the way his voice sounds. So a lot of you guys have said that this is one of his better projects. We're going to see what he's got for us today. Depending on how this goes, I'll listen to a couple more of his projects. You can drop what albums you want me to listen to in the comments section below. You can also drop a like on the video if you enjoy it and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I'd really appreciate that. A quick announcement, I've got a Putting Y'all On video coming very soon. I'm listening to a lot of your submissions and there's going to be a lot of great stuff on that video, so be sure to keep an eye out for when that drops. You're going to find a lot of awesome new talent and I hope you guys are ready to just support these guys who send their music in. So with that being said, yeah, I'm just expecting some awesome lyricism, some awesome flows, and some classic hip-hop. So first track is Beef Rap. This is Food by MF Doom. Oh, and real quick, the titles are going to show up on screen as always, but some of the titles on Spotify are spelled differently from the titles on Genius, and I have no idea of knowing which one is the correct version. So whatever is on Spotify is how I'm gonna write it in the video, and you can just let me know if I'm incorrect in the comment section, as I'm sure you will, because the internet is unforgiving and amazing. So yeah, this is Beef Rap. Let's get it.
Yo, I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man. I'm pretty hungry. Yo, let him come back.
These drums are kind of wacky. I like it. This is like an intro to the intro. It's really weird.
They must work faster.
Beef Rap. Could lead to getting teeth capped or even a reef from all dupes on some grief crap. I suggest a change of diet. It could lead to high blood pressure, even fried.
Yo, the sample sounds like it's from an old school superhero cartoon. It sounds so sick, man, on this beat.
Part itself is I discuss this. They talk about this shit, man, never seen injustice. Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo and some foil, he'll boil it. You need to cover the raw flesh. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Drop dead joints, hit the whips like bird shit. Colored sugar coated large squares.
Oh, the flow.
Squares and God bears. Even when it's rotten, you got through the hard years. I wrote this note off a couple of shots and a few beers, but who cares? Enough about me. It's about the
pronunciation to make that rhyme. So sick.
I rounded off shipping sales. This one goes out to all my people skipping bail, dipping jail, whipping tail, sipping ale, like the dude till it glow like a ruby.
His flow is awesome. Yeah, man. So in this intro, he kind of comes at other rappers. You know, he kind of goes for their throat, talking about rap beefs and using them to promote sales of people's projects, you know, and just starting beef with other rappers to gain clout, basically. I was talking about clout chasing, but back in 2004, so definitely ahead of its time, for sure. I mentioned the sample. I think it sounds really cool. I like that the beat, you know, is really taking a back seat to what he's saying, because the beat's not really complex. The drum pattern is pretty basic, and the sample is pretty, like, it just loops, basically, you know? So it's really just a really simple loop, which isn't a bad thing in this case, because what he's saying is supposed to be in the spotlight. It's supposed to really stand out from everything else on the track. So yeah, it's a dope track. Track 2 is Hoe Cakes. Is that a beatbox snare? It sounds kind of like one.
I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I needed to do, she'd be like, mouth, she can't live without it. And can't live with this. Handle your business. Villainous, stay on a scandalous whole shit list. I really don't trust her, but I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut. And then he teach her beef.
Yo, I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut. That's so awesome. That's such a dope bar, dude. As a father, you're protective of your daughter and you teach her how to bust someone's nuts if they mess with them, you know? But treat her like a daughter, taught her how to bust a nut, obviously as in the sexual reference. That's such an awesome play on words. So sick.
Got the Buddha, get the grenadiers, twist it, put it in the air, come here, kiss it. Listen here, Scooter, let's get into ball. I'm coming with the U-ball.
Private estate on Long Island. There's nothing you can do about it. He's dangerous. You just hope you know it.
You know, it's a cool track. It might grow on me a little more. It's just really cool. I like his flow. I like the subject matter. He's talking about this girl that he's into, and And you know, we even get a little bit of advice on how to treat women on this track. But yeah, it's really what we expected. You know, it's just a basic hip hop beat with some really nice lyricism and awesome flow. But I just don't know how replayable this track is to me. I've got to, the drums are, you know, like I said, they're a little weird. So I've got to listen to it again. But that might grow on me if I'm being real. So next track is Potholders. Yo, this beat's dope.
I stumble, never sold a jumbo or come chicken with a mumbo sauce. Tyson is a foul holocaust. Holders.
I love that little sample, dude. The guitar.
These old things about to throw them away with the gold rings that make them don't fit like OJ.
Nice.
Some say the price of holding heat is often too high. You either be in a coffin or you be the new guy. The one that's too fly to eat too pie. Tim's is made to kick your bumper clock.
Nice. I love his flow, man.
F-150 quad cab, but I beat straight. Money comes and goes like that too big. Still got Nan in the crescent. The effervescence of God's presence is thick. Like vapor, esterol, extra roll, word to the baker. Peace to the hard-working gingerbread makers. From mine, I strive to flip it in a fine wine.
Yeah.
Born a virgin is what the stars said. Black, not white, red all over though, like Elmo. 28.
Yeah, that's my favorite beat that I've heard on this so far, dude. I just think that sample, that guitar sample, is so sick. I love the drum sounds. I love the sound choice for this. I love the bounce to the beat, you know. I think that it was really well crafted. Two really dope MCs. I mean, two, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Count Bass D and, of course, MF Doom. Man, I mean, they rap really well. They flow on the beat really well. They've got really interesting rhyme schemes where they can just like flip up their flows in the middle of their verses. I think it's just really awesome. For any hip-hop lover, really, this is just, it's great. You know, it's classic hip-hop. It's the boom bap feel. And it's going to have you nodding your head. It's going to have you, you know, just wanting to come back to it to listen to what they're saying and try to dissect everything that they're saying. So it's an awesome track. Next is One Beer. Yeah, you know, there's this underlying theme of like Dr. Doom from Fantastic Four trying to like dominate the world, and he's kind of like personifying that cartoon character, you know. He's got another album called Operation Doomsday. So there's this like underlying theme of just domination and being the one in control and being the top dog and being in charge. And, you know, in his verses, he really sounds like he's just gunning at everybody, you know, and he's trying to establish himself as the greatest. We see it in a lot of his lines. We see it in his performance and his delivery and his confidence, you know. That's one thing that I love about him, is just the confidence while he's spitting. And this beat is tremendous by Madlib. I love the sampling, of course. You know, it's Madlib. But yeah, that's an awesome song. Next is Deep Fried Friends. Man, that's an awesome track. It's so relatable. It's talking about fake friends and real friends, and how to deal with other people that you've got in your circle, never to trust them too much, never to show a girl where you keep your stacks or where you keep your stash of money. It shows how a girl can lead to your doom, no pun intended. It's just a great criticism on how people will use you and then just, I mean, he says shoot you in your eyelid. They'll just stab you in the back. They'll just drop you off. They'll just, you know, cut you out of their life. It's dangerous, really, to associate yourself with these types of people. There's this mosquito flying around. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind. I think it's a great message. Get some advice on dealing with the fakes. It's an awesome track. Next track is Poop Putt Platter.
This is a platter of, this makes an exceptionally good late night snack.
I love this beat, man. The piano is going crazy.
My masters.
What is it, Father?
These footprints were made by the Flying Monkey Men.
But they've never straightened.
Yeah, it's a really quick interlude. It's got a lot of interesting samples. I love the beat. The piano is awesome on that beat. Next track is Filet-O Rapper.
Substantial meal. You see how strong I am? From eating all of this stuff.
Now you got black eyed peas, carrot bread, collard greens, cornbread, watermelon.
Well, you may say, I don't think I care for that, so...
Sounds like it's another interlude, one after the other. It's weird. It's cool. It's got some really simple instrumentals, but I don't see the point of it. Next track is Gumbo.
But edible wrappers could actually beef up your next meal. You would only want to use the wraps where the wrap would actually form into a sauce when you cooked your meats. There's also been interest in development of using the wrap and then actually rip up.
All right, yeah, it sounds like it's another interlude, but according to Genius, this is the third part of a 4-part sound collage. In the middle of this album, we get like 4 tracks that are like 40 to 50 seconds long, and it's basically just packed with a bunch of different sound bites and samples and cool production. It's creative, it's interesting, for sure. I've never seen anyone really do that this way before with 4 tracks in a row, but I wasn't expecting this, you know. I was kind of getting freaked out, but now that I know what it is, it's definitely more interesting to me and more impressive. So yeah, the next part is the 4th part of this collage of sounds. It's called Fig Leaf Bicarbonate.
I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonate of fig leaf.
Got to you, huh?
It's a creative idea, the 4-part sound collage, but I just don't see the point. I don't see the purpose for it. It's my first listen, and I was confused for the better part of it, so maybe on my subsequent listens I'll understand it a little better. Help me out in the comments. Let me know what this collage means and why it's here and what the significance of it in the project is. That would really help, because on this first listen, it's not really making a whole lot of sense to me. The production's great, the work of the sampling is awesome, the beats are cool, you know, they all sound really different from one another, and I think that's interesting, but just the reason, if it means anything in this project, or you know, something like that. With that being said, we're gonna move on to track 10, which is concatenate, or with meat. I like that he's keeping to the theme of food in the titles. That's dope to me too. So yeah, let's see what he's got for us.
The barbed wire gate is on the job, not my fate. Tired of the wait till the villain bring deliverance from the dire straits. Fire at a higher rate. Want to make a lot on the summer, #1 meal deal bummer.
What?
What's our phenomenon? Is your armor on? Take your cash karma or break your fast Ramadan. Chop whole power like the great pyramids of Giza.
I don't like that bleep sound.
Give him something he street out the street person looking for the perfect beat to worsen into heat person. They couldn't spot him on a spot date. Got brothers.
I love the way he uses the samples to rhyme.
If they don't know, fill it in tomorrow in the heart.
This is sick, dude. I love that piano sample, man, and the bass line is so simple, but it's so dope. I like the the really reverberant snare and kick. It adds some space to the track. I'm not liking that, you know, that really futuristic bleeping sound, like boop boop, but jeez, boop boop. I don't like that sound, but that's really the only thing that I can say negative about this track. I like the flow. I mean, he's got some crazy lines in here, actually. Some, like, the lyricism is stunner, a funner summer, #1. I can't even read it, you know. Stunner, a funner summer, #1 meal deal bummer. I mean, he's just showing off at this point. I mean, you know, it's an awesome track. Track 11 is Guinness's.
Never came so ill, he got skill. Met a brother from the grill that gave my spine chills. All 33 nerves, controlling my curves. Comments.
Loving the flow.
Is coming bigger than extensions. It's the way all good intentions.
I like her voice too.
Intuition ain't best to forget the hurt. Hit the dirt on the front line. There's casualties in the mind. Guinnesses instead of hitting the Guinnesses. Now I'm free falling.
That's a dope line.
He ceased calling. No appetite to feast, darling. So deep, all in. To pull extra cheese in it. Damn, Jody. Coming with the okie doke, hokey poke. Steady rocking boats. Got me aiming for your throat. Sniper scope. Stemming from a no-win situation. Russian lust and fornication. Adding to the complication. Patience is a
switch up.
Hate run deep with love research. Listening to whispering.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, man, that's an awesome track. I like that MF Doom doesn't even show up in it. You know, it's just mostly all Angelica. 4 Eyes does the hook. I don't really like the hook, if I'm being honest. I don't like the performance. I think it's off key, and I don't know. It's not for me. But the verses are really dope. She talks about relationships and dealing with guys, and you know, her frustrations with her love life, and I think it's just a cool track. It's smooth. It's not one of my favorites, but it's smooth. I like it. Track 12, Con Queso.
Right here, it ain't for the faint of heart. They thought they saw the worst verse from the team of G-men who seemed like nerds at first. Once they get to know us, keep riding.
Production's interesting.
Whoever hook or hurt her, but now hold no. If we see tomorrow, the next day class, have no fear, the ninja here. Feeling like the tinge in your ear from drinking ginger beer.
Yeah.
Local head gon' lay low and eat it like beef patty, cocoa bread con queso. If you say shoot, the goose she's loose. So wild you couldn't chase it down with straight fruit juice.
Nice.
Like the first time you taste couscous, stash the deuce. On a campaign trail he came to gain your support. Charge cash for an autograph. Say some shit to make your daughter laugh and slaughter the ass. See him on the big screen like Steve with no medicated pads. The Stride X for his own side rep with no known side effects.
He just keeps going and going and going and going, you know, it's crazy.
In love with Mary Jane, she's my main thing.
Hey.
Right from that web head, what a lame brain. Maintain and say it, don't spray it. You wanna see your girl again, you might as well pay it. Mic like a rock star, break a guitar. Jump off the stage like yeehaw.
It's an interesting track. I like that queso cheese can also be referencing money. You know, he talks a little bit about that life and that lifestyle of, you know, just hustling in the streets. And I like the metaphors and stuff, you know, it's cool. It's cool the way that he uses that play on words. It's a nice track. The production's interesting. It's not really for me. Like, I didn't really like it all that much, but I thought it was interesting. It definitely sounds like it came from an old superhero cartoon, you know. For some reason, it just sounds like that beat could be playing in the background while something was going on in an old school superhero cartoon. So I thought that was interesting too, and the way that he also connects to Dr. Doom and he keeps using these old skits from old cartoons is, you know, I thought that it could mean something. So it's cool. Track 13 is Rap Snitch Knishes.
Yeah, right here, fuck around, get the whole label set up for years.
Yeah, love the guitar.
Get paid for a track, heavy cash, cause the game's centrifugal, Mr. Fantastic. Long though like elastic, all my life with twin clocks that's made out of plastic. Stand up and playing the quickest, my flow's the sickest, my hoes be the thickest, my dro the stickiest. Street nigga, stamped the morning was staying. Called this man to go off the board, hit him again. Lame rap snitch nigga, even told on the Mexican.
Everybody wanna rule the world with tears for fear. Yeah, tell it on the mountain hill. Running up their mouth bill, everybody down still. Wheels are spinning like sitting on 23s to get the squealers grinning. Hitting on many trees, feel real linen. Spitting on enemies, get the skill for 10 men. Got the trap, save it for the bitches. Delicious, rap snitch, delicious.
Yeah, they're talking about snitches, man. I like the track, I like the guitar, I like the samples, I like the beat. It's dope. I like Mr. Fantastic's verse. I think it's cool. I like his lyricism. Sounds awesome. Track 14 is Vomit Spit.
It's the beat. You hear it in the sleep sometimes. Flare it in your Jeep so your peoples can stare at them rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram. Even when rinsels are ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy.
Yeah.
Softy leather, flossy, fat, get her some skips before she catch the monkey pox. Instead she wanna hit a beatbox. Take pills and make fake krills that she rock. Sing it, he busted in. Blessed be the Lord. Who believe any mess they read up on the message board.
Yeah.
If so, I got bridges for the Lolo. Effects is similar to sugar pill. Whoever go next on the mic, he put a booger ill. And made his exit on some calm shit. Begged him on the regular for kegs of more vomit spit.
I like the beat. I like the verse. I think it's cool. It's tough. It's so tough for me to dissect lyrics on first listens, man. It's insane, especially with a lyricist like MF Doom. It's really tough, but he's got a couple of really dope lines in here, man. You know, he's crazy. I love the metaphors. We're gonna go on to the last track, Cookies. You guys can let me know about all the bars I missed, man, and I'll go on and catch them on further listens. But I like how playful that beat sounded. That was cool.
Carpal tunnel syndrome. And here I am, known for giving heavy backaches, grown and living off a little Debbie snack cakes. Supposed to be checking emails. All I got is mess. They got them with their curls out, and they got a better sales pitch than the Girl Scouts. I wonder what I owe her for a whole box of caramel coconut Samoa. Fat chance, at least he gets snacks that I have to do till the brother get back. Until then again, in the wee hours he's gotten farther, needing 3 showers, being hot and bothered. The whiz with her leg bent, pregnant. God bless the day she wondered where her egg went. Chocolate fudge butter crunch.
The beat that much, but I think his lyricism is super clever.
Even the Orioles, no matter what weather, always kept them dipped in milk or stuck together. In the game, he's shameless. Even uses a code name, famous Amos.
Yeah, it's clever, you know. I mean, I don't agree with comparing women to food, but in this, he's comparing them to cookies and to sweets, and At least that's what I'm getting. And I just think that it's clever the way that he wrote this, the way that he made the track. But I don't really like the beat that much. It's tough to rate this project. I've only listened to it once. And with a guy like MF Doom, you know, there's just so much that you can miss on your first listen. So many bars go over your head. You can't catch everything. I completely missed the point of the 4-part sound collage. I'm going to need you guys to help me out with that and to listen to it again. So I know that I started giving these projects number ratings, but I'm not going to do that with this one because there's just, I know for a fact that I've missed so much on the first listen, and I expected that going into it because he's such an awesome lyricist, and my strong point is breaking down production. So if I'm focusing on the lyrics, there's just a lot that's gonna go over my head. It's not my forte, you know. So still, this was a really enjoyable project. A lot of old school beats, a lot of old school hip hop tracks on here, a lot of really dope stuff. A couple of really cool bars. You know, he's always so impressive with his performance and his lyricism. I love the theme, keeping the titles related to food, and the skits where he plays clips from, you know, the old school Fantastic Four cartoons with Dr. Doom and dominating the world, and we hear a little bit of Spider-Man and Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, and you know, it's just really cool. It's really nostalgic. It feels old school, you know, and I like that about it. It definitely is a very enjoyable listen. I'm glad that I heard it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm glad that you guys recommended this to me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Let me know in the comment section what you think, how you feel, what else I should listen to, and I'll be back with another video for you guys as soon as I can. I appreciate you all so much for the support, man. It really means a lot to me. So I'll be back soon. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.